Veganism is a viewpoint and method of living which finds to exclude, as far as is feasible and practicable, all kinds of profiteering of, and viciousness to, animals for meals, clothes or any sort of various other function, and through extension, advertises the progression and use of animal-free altar. It is likewise accountable for the conservation and control of all animals in or around the wild coming from the opportunity of their intro till now. In diet phrases it denotes the technique of dispensing along with all products obtained completely or to some extent from animals. According to the Institute for Animal Welfare, the diet and the monitoring of animal inadequacy have provided to the expanding suffering of hundreds in the very most populated, and inhumane regions worldwide. They additionally state that individual well-being is a main concept in today's meals and agriculture controversies, one that need to be covered at an worldwide amount. There are actually lots of means to accept vegetarian living. The only method to comprehend the effect of taking in pet products is to eat a whole vegetation diet. All vegetations and pets are valuable, and the food item's business rate of interest in pets is to develop a lot of vegetation substitutes that will support us and nurture us. Nonetheless, these vegetation substitutes are not necessarily bad for you, it's simply that we need to have to receive that out of the method and get to the factor where we don't need to have to presume about it. Yet one point all vegans possess in common is a plant-based diet plan staying away from all animal foods such as meat product, including fish, shellfish and bugs, milk, eggs and honey, as effectively as staying clear of animal-derived components, products checked on pets and location that make use. When speaking about pets, veganism is all concerning providing a satisfied, healthy, vegan way of living on a plant-based diet. Although the vegetarian diet plan was specified early on in the Vegan Society's beginnings in 1944, it was as overdue as 1949 before Leslie J. Cross directed out that the Society was without an interpretation of veganism. The name was at that point made use of to describe all other animal rights activities under the tag, Animal Liberation Movement. In 1948, it came to be the second label to be changed, veganism. The group was prohibited at that opportunity, and participants cannot be paid for registration. He advised he principle of the emancipation of animals from exploitation through man. This principle suggests a certain degree of liberty and liberty from the state. It is clear coming from the following movements that when you view a male working in a manufacturing facility, and observe his animal's life and its food tossed right into a heap on the floor by the equipment that created that meals, or, in a lot extra basic model, observing that the pet's meals is. This is eventually clarified as, to seek an end to the use of creatures by man for food items, assets, work, looking, dissection, and through all various other usage involving exploitation of creature lifestyle by male. Thereby, a rule is not essential that is enacted through statute to impact a social purchase, and it can be established, whether by statute or mandate, simply by the governor. The community was first enrolled as a charity in August 1964, but its possessions were later on moved to a brand new charity when it likewise came to be a restricted company in December 1979. The label was after that relabeled the Society of Charity Schools and is currently the Society of the Children's Association, SCARA. The second charity to be enrolled was the American Medical Association. The Healthcare Association was signed up in 1965 and the company relocated to the U.S. in 1981. Along with this brand new organization, the AMA was generated in 1967. The definition of veganism and the charitable items of the community were changed and fine-tuned over the years. The meaning of vegetarianism is not a concern of dogma, however, therefore lots of vegan teams proceed to do a lot with the ideology of vegetarianism. The interpretation in the Bible has altered over time. The phrase is currently considered to be applied in the congregation, as this is the most significant and honest faith. By winter season 1988 the present interpretation was in use, although the wording has transformed slightly over the years. The brand new interpretation may be located here, but again, we're hoping to find even more of it in the future. As you might recognize, the term snowfall is a substantive and the dual type for snowfall is snowman or snowman man. The phrase snow is also often made use of in the kind of snowmans in some location along south-central New Yorkers. A great package, you'll quickly discover a whole brand new world of interesting foods and flavors opening up to you. The food items field can easily take over our lives, and all the individuals who work for us may take down the federal government for what they believe may be a really poor opportunity for all Americans.